Tesla was an incredibly aspirational brand. People identified with it. They saw it as being at the forefront of the climate crisis, and now people are driving around with stickers in their cars saying, "I bought this before we knew Elon was crazy."
And that there are also people who are buying it because Elon's crazy, or however they may view it. So yes, we've lost some sales perhaps on the left, but we've gained them on the right. The sales numbers at this point are strong, and we see no problem with demand.
While Elon says he sees no problem with demand, there are many reports that Tesla sales are declining. But he's still set to make a record-breaking $1 trillion if he meets the company's requirements.
Your decision to be committed to Tesla for the next 5 years, as long as you are still with us on this planet, is completely independent of pay?
No.
It's not independent. So pay is a relevant factor then to your commitment to Tesla?
It's sufficient voting control such that I cannot be ousted by activist investors is what matters to me. And I've said this publicly many times. But let's not have this whole thing be a discussion of my alleged pay. It's not a money thing. It's a reasonable control thing over the future of the company, especially if we're building millions, potentially billions of humanoid robots. I can't be sitting there and wanting to get tossed out by, for political reasons, by activists. That would be unacceptable. That's all that matters. Now let's move on.
Okay. Well, just one question.
Now let's move on.
Well, one question before we move on to other companies, which is that I wonder if some of what has happened to Tesla in the last few months, did you take it personally?
Yes.
And did it make you regret any of, or think twice about your political endeavors? Because it is...
I did what needed to be done.
Elon has made clear that control of Tesla is important to him, and he has never been a stranger to controversy when it comes to his wealth. As the world's richest man, his fortune has peaked or shrunk by tens of billions in a single day, depending on Tesla's stock price. Despite the volatility, Elon has consistently positioned himself as someone who takes minimal salary, choosing instead to tie his compensation directly to Tesla's performance. The company has unveiled a new pay package that will give him up to $1 trillion. Elon gets this pay package only if Tesla becomes worth $8.5 trillion, about 8 times as much as it is today.
A ruthless, ugly, unscrupulous, vile human being. So nothing exemplifies the utter disgusting greed of a board of directors than the Tesla board of directors. If Elon's successful at meeting their requirements, make him the first trillionaire on the planet, he would have to focus almost entirely on making Tesla the most profitable, highest valued company on the planet. He would be tasked with bringing the overall value of Tesla stocks to $8.5 trillion. It's currently at $1.1 trillion. Tesla itself would take a stake in Elon's AI, XAI, which, by the way, is polluting all of Tennessee, but that's a whole nother story. Yeah, currently his value is at $378 billion. The shareholders have tried this in the past, but a judge in Delaware said, no, it's illegal. And ever since then, Elon has moved his corporation out of Delaware because he doesn't like having rules put on him that stop him from controlling and owning everything. And we've got Trump in office, so there's no government that's going to get in the way of making this happen. I just want everybody to know that the people that are on this board and the shareholders are so greedy.
For Tesla's board and investors, tying Elon's pay to massive performance targets ensures that he would remain fully committed to growing the company's value. The idea of granting Musk such a massive performance-based reward has divided opinion. The scale of this new pay package is unlike anything seen before in corporate America.
He's just amazing. He's gonna bring humanity to Mars. You're not being serious, are you? This is a bit, right? What? He's a genius and a self-made billionaire. You might want to sit down for this. He started his first company with money from his dad and his rich friends. Well, he ran it well enough to make it huge. Not really. He sold it for $22 million to a larger company that was just trying to squash all competition, and then he got even more money.
Raising $50 million is a matter of making a series of phone calls.
He's still a genius. You'll never be able to take that away. His online banking startup had a security flaw that was so bad you could transfer funds from anyone else with just an account number. The board fired him because he was ruining the company financially, but he still made $180 million when it sold. He is the reason we can have a green future.
Well, I'd like to be on the cover of Rolling Stone. That'd be cool.
What he really wanted was fame. But he still founded Tesla. Tesla was founded by Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning. Who? Not Elon. He bought in. He became CEO in 2008, then started a media campaign to get loans and investments. Daimler said they would invest if he got a Department of Energy loan, so he lied and said he did. Then he applied for the Department of Energy loan and put Daimler's involvement on that application. He lied to get the loans? Yep, $451 million of government money, and now Tesla makes money in an interesting way. Selling carbon credits. Companies' carbon emissions are capped, and Tesla reduces emissions so they earn a lot of credits, and they sell them to the companies that go over. The few quarters that Tesla was profitable were mostly thanks to this. That just erases the progress. When Elon tweeted, "Funding secured, Tesla going private at $420, that was a lie, and it inflated the stock price of Tesla.
My cash balances are very, very low. I simply had loans against my stock, so if Tesla and SpaceX went bankrupt, I would go bankrupt too.
He says he's going to save the planet and save humanity, while he exploits people and the system. Saying those things got Elon famous, and he's used that fame to get more money and that money to get more fame. Is that a class action lawsuit? Are you sure you can handle going cold turkey? Usually people wean off. I thought about checking his Twitter today, not because I miss him, just because I'm curious.
Tesla's board argues that Elon has proven capable of achieving huge numbers for the company, and rewarding him accordingly is in the best interest of shareholders. At the same time, the sheer scale of the pay involved has reignited debate about his wealth. Thank you for watching. You can help the channel grow by subscribing and turning on the notification.